Hello guys and happy Friday. And if you're actually watching this on the Friday that it's being posted, then Merry Christmas and I hope you are having a great day. I'm not gonna lie, I was a bit hesitant to post this on Christmas Day because I assumed people will probably not be on YouTube as much, but I post every Friday and Tuesday, so I just decided I need to be consistent, of course, for the YouTube algorithm, and just thought I might as well post it. So I thought in today's video I kind of want to just walk through my finances basically and just see how I started in 2020 and just really reminding myself of how much I've basically accomplished and just looking back on the year, and also just looking at my YouTube channel as well. So I thought it would be good to show you guys behind the scenes and have a look at my analytics and see how I've basically done over the year. And then next week Tuesday, what I think I will do is just post a video on my 2021 goals, just so I can bring you guys along the journey, and yeah, hopefully I can inspire you if you haven't set your 2021 goals already. But if you haven't, make sure you do check out this video up here because I did do a video talking through how you can actually set your 2021 goals. But again, if you are new to my channel, hello, my name is Veronia and I talk about things to do with money, your career and having a positive mindset for success. So if that does sound great to you, then of course you can subscribe to my channel and hit that bell notification below so you don't miss out on any new videos. So what I first wanted to do is just look at my net worth statement in January. Now you guys wouldn't have actually seen this net worth statement because when I did my previous videos where I had talked through, you know, how I was paying off my debt, in case you are new here, if you don't know, I had basically showed you guys every 6 months from I think October time. So I'd been showing you October and April. So I thought it would be good to see what my net worth statement was saying in January, so at the start of this year, just so you guys can see how I've really been doing throughout just this 2020 rather than, you know, the whole 2 years. So in January, in terms of like my assets, so any savings or investments I had about £1,700 that I had put into my savings, and for me that was mainly because I wanted to have a mini emergency fund. So you guys will know that I'm a massive advocate for having an emergency fund, and the reason why I did that was just because if anything happened whilst I was trying to pay off my debt, so for example if my car broke down, I knew that I basically had a cash buffer to cover that cost, so it meant that I wouldn't have to go back into debt if something actually happened basically. So I had about £1,700 there. And then in terms of my liability, so my actual consumer debt, and in this I don't include things like a mortgage or student loan, but I still had my bank overdraft of about £2,000, and then I also had my car loan of about just over £5,200. So yeah, my total consumer debt was about £7,000 at this point, which meant that my liquid net worth was about minus £5,500. So that's basically how I started in January. Now I definitely don't want to walk through everything that I did because I've done a couple of videos talking through, you know, how I paid my debt off and what was my starting net worth, and you can actually see what happened every 6 months, but I thought it was still worth showing you guys what it was like in January when I started at this point. And guys, I had actually done some 2020 goals. So I had set my goals, I think, let me check because I actually have it on my phone. Yep, I had set those goals on the 30th of December in 2019, and yeah, I'd basically done some financial goals, and at that point I had basically started to accelerate, you know, paying off my debt and all of that stuff. So I thought it would be good to show you guys. So I will show you my 2020 financial goals, and I had basically 3 main goals that I wanted to do, and then I basically broke it down. So the first one was to pay off my debt, the second one was to have a 3-month emergency fund, and then the third one was to start investing. And if you have been following me for a while, then you would know that I have been able to beat all those 3 goals. Those are just the 3 headline goals. I then have the clear goals after that. So in case you guys are like, those aren't SMART goals, my actual goals are underneath. So the first thing I wanted to do is I wanted to pay off my car finance by March of 2020, which I actually believe I did, which was great. The second thing is I wanted to pay off my overdraft by May of 2020, which again I was successful in doing, which I was really happy about. And then the third thing was to get a 3-month emergency fund by July 2020, which is what I also accomplished. And then the fourth thing was to start saving at least £1,300 by August of 2020. Now I'm currently saving and investing about £1,200. I could do £1,300, but in terms of my strategy, there are other things that I spend that £100 on. But all in all, I'm quite proud of myself. For me, I'm not even gonna lie, when I first set them, they were quite ambitious goals, particularly because obviously I didn't anticipate that we'd be in a pandemic in 2020 basically. And also things happened at work, like I was furloughed, but luckily when I was furloughed, they were still paying 100% of my pay, which was really good, but that could have really changed things as well. So yeah, I'm really happy I was able to beat those goals. At that point though, if you didn't know, I had moved to becoming a lodger at that point, so I wasn't actually being based in this house. I was living where my workplace is, and I was paying about £300 a month. So I had just moved out of my house of multiple occupation, and I was paying £500 a month there, and then in this new place I was paying about £300 a month to basically rent out a room in a family home. So yeah, that's definitely one of the things that helped me accelerate my debt payoff, which was great. Oh, and also in case you guys are interested in my cool jumper, I got this from Sovereign Apparel. I'm not actually sponsored by them. I don't even have an affiliate link or anything like that, but I really like the jumper. So if you're interested, then I'll put that link in the description below. So now that we've looked at my finances, I thought it would be interested to talk about my YouTube journey, because yes, I did start this in 2020 and I uploaded my first video at the end of May. So I think it was the 31st of May, but I really started to upload videos in June. And the reason why I kind of did that is because I had obviously been on this personal finance journey for a while, and I felt like God was telling me that I need to share my experiences, because I feel like I had learnt quite a lot. To be honest, I'd always wanted to do a YouTube channel, maybe for like more than a year, but I never really wanted to be considered this influencer person. I'm going to tell you guys now, I'm going to be honest with you, I'm not a social media person. I'm just not a big person on social media. I'm quite a private person. It might not seem like it because I'm quite transparent when it comes to things like money, but that is mainly what I am transparent about, just because I think money is really a taboo subject, and I think it's something that we need to discuss more often, particularly in the UK. I feel like the US, they tend to speak about it a bit more compared to the UK. Not really sure why, but I just felt like God was calling me to do this, so I decided to start my channel. And I wasn't actually going to tell anyone. I wasn't going to tell my partner. I wasn't going to tell my family. I wasn't going to tell anyone. I was just going to start my channel and just see how it goes. But yeah, then I was like, I don't really want to lie to my partner either, so of course I decided to tell him, and I also told my family as well. So whilst I've got my laptop here, I thought it would be interesting for you guys to see my analytics. I mean, you might not be interested, but I'm going to show you guys anyway, just to see how it's been going over the year. And yes, if you are wondering, I did want YouTube to be part of my side hustle. That is something that I had already been focusing on. Oh, and also in case you're interested, I'm still not monetized yet. I still do have some watch hours left, so feel free to binge watch my videos if you would like, or share it around with your friends and family. But I am almost there. I've just got a few watch hours, and then hopefully once I get monetized, I can start putting ads on my video, and again, that's another passive income stream, so I'm definitely excited for that. In case you're interested, I did do a video talking through my passive income for 2020, so do make sure you watch that. I will put that up here for you guys and in the description below. But yeah, almost there. I'm still hoping we reach it by the end of 2020, so yeah, fingers crossed. So here is my homepage. So you can currently see my videos, how many subscribers I have, what my views are. So I'm just going to go on to analytics, and it's going to show me my analytics. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go on my overview. So when I first started, I had about 69 views on my channel, and then that just started to grow. Those are daily, by the way, those are daily views. So I had about 69 views when I first started my channel. I'd say at that point I hadn't really promoted my videos. I didn't even have Instagram at that point, and I don't think I've said, but basically when I was on the journey of trying to pay off my debt and just learn things about personal finance, I actually deleted Instagram. And the main reason why I did that was because I didn't want this fear of missing out. So because I knew I was paying off my debt and I was doing all these sacrifices, it didn't help that I was seeing everyone kind of going out and enjoying life and, you know, having fun, and I was sitting at home because I was trying to pay off my debt. So I decided that I was going to deactivate my Instagram account, and that's what I did. And I was actually so thankful that I did that, because it really helped me just keep going. I was spending my time watching YouTube videos about personal finance, I was reading books, and I was doing all of those things, so it really helped. But you can see that I was having, you know, not many daily views. I mean, then it went up a little bit, and then basically when it got into September, that's when my views started to increase. And then in October I was getting about the 200 view mark, but I was also getting some 300 views, which was really interesting to see. In November is when I actually started posting twice a week, so you guys will know, and I started getting quite a lot of views. Actually, I started getting like 500 views. There was one time I got like 700 views, which was mad. 800 views on December the 1st, that was really interesting. But actually it's kind of gone down now, and I think the main reason is because it's personal finance, and I don't think many people tend to look at their finances when it comes to December time. Might be wrong, maybe people just aren't watching videos on my channel, but I had a feeling that December might be a bit lower just because, you know, everyone's thinking about the festive period, and then when it comes to January, everyone's going to be like, oh my gosh, I need to save money, I need to budget, I need to do all of this. So I anticipate that my views will probably increase in January, but we will have to wait and see. And the only thing that I would say with my channel is, yes, it is something that I want to be doing long term, so I do want to turn it not only into a side hustle but into a business as well. But with that, I'm a little bit hesitant because, I mean, you guys can see I have about 1,400 subscribers, which is really good community, but even just having 1,400 subscribers, I have started to get haters. So yeah, I'm just finding it really interesting, and I'm like, okay, so what happens, you know, if you have like 10,000 subscribers, you know, how many hate comments do you get then? So yeah, I'm just trying to develop a thick skin and yeah, get used to the hate comments, because I know that they're going to keep on going when I keep growing. But it's okay, to be honest, I'm not going to stop just because someone doesn't like how I talk, or because, you know, I talk with my hands and they don't like that. Again, like, if you don't like that, I'm sorry, but that's just my personality. I can't change that. And to be honest, I don't think I want to change my personality. I think a lot of people subscribe to me because of my personality, so I'm not going to stop doing something because, you know, one person doesn't like it. So yeah, I'll definitely be getting used to the haters, but I know that this is my purpose, this is what God wants me to do, and I'm going to keep doing it whether the haters like it or not. So yeah, I hope that was quite useful to you guys. I did really want to just give you a behind the scenes and just a little chit chat on what's been happening over the past year. Very excited for next year, and next week of course I will talk through my goals. And I just wanted to say a massive thank you if you are subscribed to my channel, if you have messaged me, if you have left comments, if you have liked my videos. Just thank you so much. You've just really been supporting me, and I can't thank you enough for just starting this community with me, and yeah, just helping me out. How my channel has been growing has just been a very steady growth. You know, I haven't had, you know, any viral videos or anything like that. I kind of like that though, just because it's on a steady increase and it means I can get to know a lot of you as well. If you do celebrate Christmas, I do hope you have a really Merry Christmas, and I do hope you enjoy your day. But apart from that, thank you guys so much. If you did like this video, then give it a thumbs up, and also if you would like to subscribe to my channel, then feel free to do that, and I will see you guys on Tuesday.